What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, I'm just tapping in, guys. We just having a little cloth talk. Do me a favor, if you catch this late night, pull up a cup of coffee, do what you need to do. We gonna just chop it up for a quick minute, guys. I got several things I want to cover with you all. Just kind of taking the pulse and make sure I'm checking in on the family, okay? Number one, I'm starting off with crypto, okay? For those of you guys that are in crypto, crypto has been absolutely on a tear. Whatever you're doing, whether it's crypto, penny stocks, or any of the more volatile assets, always make sure you have a plan for yourself. I'm telling you guys this because I've been doing this a long time, and we can go back to 2020, we can go back to 2021. I've seen people make hundreds of thousands of dollars, life-changing money, and I've seen people let their place go all the way up and they do nothing but hold and watch them come all the way back down and go negative. Do not let that be you. Right now, I want you to declare for yourself that you know you have a plan in place. Coach, I'm gonna take profit when I'm at 100%. Coach, I'm gonna take profit if it drops 20%. Whatever you need to do to make sure you lock in profits. We have a saying in this game, guys. You don't lose if you don't sell. Okay? But check this out. You don't take profit if you don't sell. You have to lock in profit by selling. The only way to lock in profit is you have to sell. So if you're up big in your crypto, I don't care if you guys are in Shiba, Bonk, Mara, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you guys may be in and doing your thing, because it has been phenomenal. It's been an excellent run. Whatever it is, though, guys, please make sure you have a plan. Don't leave this video without leaving this video and developing a plan. I'm going to sell here. Guys, it's okay to let your runners run, for example. If you have a certain amount in your crypto, it's okay to, if you have ran up to this point, take half out. Take what you put in out and let the rest run. Now you're playing with house money. That is a much better way to go about making sure you're managing your capital, okay? And so crypto is number one on my list. I want to say major salute. Let me know down in the comments below what cryptos you guys are in, which ones are hot in your eyes, and which ones has been most profitable for you. I want to hear all about it, okay? But lateral to that, number two is revenge trading. All right, guys, we are in a unprecedented market, all-time highs every single day, and we have been going up primarily since 2023, okay? And for most people that have a keen understanding on how to trade, how to invest, it has been phenomenal. This is what we talk about when we talk about the stock market being the greatest vehicle for wealth creation, because you can make so much money. Just think Nvidia, for example. Just think SMCI, for example. Think AMD, for example. Just think so many stocks and cryptos, if for that matter, that has ran up significantly. However, on the flip side of that, there are people out there, believe it or not, that are still struggling, that are still figuring things out, and that's okay. Every game has a learning curve. Every profession has a learning curve. You never start a job and know the job front and back on your first day on the job. So make sure you give yourself grace first and foremost. But I want to talk about revenge trading. If you have taken some small losses and or big losses recently or in the past, because all of it comes back to haunt you and play a role, okay? And that's why I'm bringing this up. If you have suffered any loss, guys, it's natural human inclination to want to get it back, okay? Sometimes you take a big enough loss, it can scare you. It can make you hesitant. It can make you sit down for a minute and kind of regather yourself. But when you get past that fear, now you get emboldened and you want to go get it back. Wall Street loves that. I taught you guys about the trick, trap, and frustrate crew. They are a real thing. Okay, just look at your losses. If you like me and you track everything you do, go to your losses. The Trick, Trap, and Frustrate crew is alive and well, and they love the person that's revenge trading, that's trading without a plan, and that's trading without a stop loss. When you guys do that, you are feeding right into Wall Street's ecosystem. Okay, you're just giving the big wigs, the billionaire whales, their hedge funds, all the money that they can just go live on their yacht, knowing that you are trading just beaten just angrily, versus being cool, calm, and collected, having a strategic game plan for every single trade you take. I had a coaching call today with a young man, and I was talking to him about the importance of knowing how much you want to lose going into each trade. Typically, guys, we focus on how much am I going to make. People always ask me, Coach, why you use 100 contracts every time you trade? Why you put up so much money? Guys, I'm never risking that much money. I'm not risking 20,000. Of that 20,000, I'm risking 1,000. If my entry ain't on point and my play go down and I'm down 1,000, boom, I cut the play. Because it's more important for me to manage my losses. I care about how much I lose because I know the wins will take care of itself. Guys, that's a perspective you're not going to hear on social media. You're not going to hear these guys talk about, because most of them not really doing it. When you get to an elite level in this game, you focus on your losses. And if you keep your losses small, and then over time you learn to increase your wins, guys, you can't help but to become a profitable trader. Okay, and so I want to stress the importance of you guys knowing how critical it is to manage your losses. Okay, if you hit your loss limit for the day, you can do two things. You can be done trading for the day, or you can say, yep, that trade is over. Let me pivot. Let me get back in and get on the right side of the trade. Those are your two options when taking a loss. But then sometimes you may have to push your seat back from the table, and you might have to say, you know what? I need to regroup. I'm losing myself. Things are unraveling. I done lost too much money. I need to regroup and refocus and figure out, let me see what I'm doing wrong. And let me figure it out before I expose more money to the market and then take another loss. Okay, and then that can be detrimental. That can be catastrophic. Okay, so guys, avoid revenge trading. If you find yourself revenge trading, let this video serve as a reminder that it might be time to take a time out, and you might just need to sit back for a minute, fall back for a minute, and regroup and refocus. Okay, the market ain't going nowhere. The stock market ain't going nowhere. These stocks in particular that you trade every day are not going anywhere. Get you right. Get you right. And that means get your mind right. Okay. And then number 3, remain focused on your goals. Guys, every day I'm pouring into people, and holistically I care about you guys. I walk alongside you guys, and I talk about making sure you're investing in your 401k at your job. You're taking advantage of the company match if they have one. You're building out your emergency fund. When we start these new years, guys, it's so easy to be invigorated when the year first starts, and then 3 months in, we start fading away from what we set out to do. This is a reminder to remain focused on your goals. Make sure you maxing out your 401k. Make sure you maxing out your Roth IRA. Make sure you have a game plan in place for all of those things. If you have any debt, make sure you pay that off. If you have any student loan debt, make sure you are tackling that. If you have a car note, make sure you try to pay the car note off. If you have a mortgage, make sure you are working to pay off your house. Okay, guys, the best thing I can tell you to get off the corporate plantation is to get debt free. When you become debt free, there's such a liberty of freedom that's unexplainable. Okay, you can do and breathe in such a way that you just can't even imagine when you don't have any debt and you don't owe anybody. It's a truly beautiful feeling. So goal number 1 is to get off the corporate plantation. And you have to have a plan for how you're going to do that. Yep, trading should be part of that plan. Investing should be part of that plan. Saving should be part of that plan. Getting a side hustle should be part of that plan. Starting a YouTube page or getting active on social media or building your brand should be part of that plan. Whatever you need to do to get you further towards that goal is what you need to commit to. So remain focused on your goals that you set out for this year or that you set out in prior years, but you are still chasing them and you still trying to accomplish them. Okay, it's important to make sure, guys, you keep the main thing the main thing. Don't let no other outside distractions get in your way. Don't let people who don't mean you well get in your way. If somebody is not going in the same direction as you, you got to move on from them. Elevation requires separation, guys. And sometimes where you're going, everybody can't go. And you're going higher in life, you don't need a bunch of weight holding you down. You need to be light as possible so you can reach those new heights. And so again, remaining focused on your goals will mean you have to be locked in, will mean you have to be all in. I ain't talking about halfway in. I ain't talking about doing this as a hobby and don't know. If you are around here watching these videos every day, taking advantage of the free teachings and the free lessons we're giving out to elevate our people, to close the wealth gap, to do all these different things we're trying to do through financial literacy and investing and building wealth in the stock market and learning to trade. If you are participating in this game, guys, you got to be all in. And it starts with you showing up every single day, putting in the work, learning to read the chart, no longer being overwhelmed by the charts and the candlesticks, learning to use your stop loss. Understanding the stop loss may stop you out for a small loss, but it's better than a big loss. Shifting your whole mindset around what this game really entails, okay? Listen, guys, the greats don't become the greats by happenstance. The greats become the greats by what they do in private and the work they put in when nobody's looking. You got to make sure you're living that same way. We often say, don't be a public success and a private failure. I want to know that behind the scenes, you're putting in the work, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the hours. And guess what, guys? In due time, the results will show for themselves. You will bear fruit. Your tree will show exactly the fruit you have bared, okay? So, guys, listen to this, man. Keep God first in everything you're doing. Make sure you stay focused on your goals. Make sure you keep your circle tight. Get rid of anybody that don't mean you well. You need positive people in your ear and in your corner, or you can go on a solitude journey by yourself, long as you're at peace and understand what you're after. Okay, make sure you're not revenge trading, and if you are in any cryptos, please have a plan for when you're going to take profits. I won't hold you guys up. We make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.